Hi everyone, this is Kay from Madmain, and today I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about selling books, in children's books in particular, in your antique booth, and also what to do and what not to do when you do this. I sell a fair amount of books in my booth, and at one time I had this big dream of having my own bookstore, and those are kind of a dying breed, unfortunately, out here. But the good thing about children's books is that they probably will never succumb to the whole digital e-book thing. People still want to have real books when they read for children, and children want to have their own books. The other reason is there's this very powerful emotion that sometimes comes over you when you see a book from your childhood that you haven't seen in a long time. And even though you could probably get that book pretty easy, maybe on eBay or Amazon, seeing it somewhere displayed in you, you pick it up, you look at it, that's pretty powerful. And I know it works for me, so I have done a lot of that. I have like 20 books, as you can see. Anyway, so I just want to tell you a little bit about what to do and not to do when you put books in your antique booth. I mentioned in another video that I sell quite a lot of Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys books. And, people loved those books back in the day. People still do, and they reissue them numerous times. Just here are a few of the Nancy Drew books that I just haven't put in my booth yet. I will probably do that later today. And it's the older ones, that are very good. And you can find this very inexpensively at yard sales often, or even at the thrift store, and put them in your booth. But this is what you should do. Display them with the cover. This is what people should see. You can have it sticking out from crates or little baskets or on the shelf. But don't just store them like that. It looks terrible. And, go and look at a regular bookstore. You can still find them and see how they display books. It's all about showing them off. And that's key for these older vintage books. At the moment, I don't have any Hardy Boys books. They sell a lot for me. I have this one, which I think is pretty cool. Look at that old space one here. And again, these are the kinds when people see them, and if they've read them before, they're likely to pick them up. Or even if they haven't, but there's just so much cool graphics on a lot of these older books. Bobbsey Twin. And so, do not be afraid of incorporating books, but again, be mindful of how you display them. Here's another example. This is just the Dr. Seuss book. It's actually an old library book, discontinued one. And I have sold a few Dr. Seuss books, because again, that is something that will bring you back to childhood for the certain person who loved Dr. Seuss. And again, you can find them on Amazon, but seeing it right there, it's more likely that you will pick it up. Here's another one I'm going to put in. This is just a little, I think some nursery rhymes. It's just adorable. I think it's from the 50s or 60s, made in Japan. They have a lot of these nice illustrations. This one even has owls on the front, so, double exposure there for people who just love owls. But again, these are the kind of books that you should incorporate into your antique booth. Be mindful, again, how you display them. Put them in nice crates, put them in baskets, show off the cover, and hopefully you will see that people will start picking them up. It's great, and you know that the book's going to live on. They're going to be loved. And for me, that is also a big part of why I love doing my antique booth. So again, I hope you liked the video, and I hope you have a great weekend.